you have an inferred fiduciary duty to learn how to speak English. Get rid of your accent. I did. Be a legal immigrant. I'm a legal immigrant. Come to the country, just buckle your knees a little bit, make the effort to learn the culture, assimilate to the point that you can. You're all proud of who you are, where you come from. I'm Boricua, I'm Albanian, I'm a Jew, I'm a Catholic. Great, whatever you're proud of, just tip your hat to America, which is the melting pot and makes it all possible. Agree to one culture that we can all communicate with, and then go off and speak Swahili and Farsi and whatever you want to talk. So I got...
You digress, but you open a can of worms.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm actually saying the thing that needs to be said, because the politically correct climate is shit.
What is the politically correct climate in regards to
You don't
immigrants,
want to upset anybody by saying, learn to speak goddamn English. So as an immigrant, I'm telling you, learn to speak goddamn English. It is the key that will unlock the keys to the kingdom.
You don't think that's easier said than done for some people,
Of course it's difficult, but why should it be easy? Mm-hmm. Why should it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, what about a woman or a man in their 40s who come over to the United States to bring their children but can't learn the language because they don't have time, because they're working somewhere?
Then work at menial labor the way my mother did, who still speaks with a very thick, hello, where you are going, what things, talks like that, to make it possible for the next generation to go to proper schools and learn the culture and the language.
But when you say something publicly like, learn the goddamn language, learn goddamn English, many people take offense because they think about their parents who have a harsh accent like your mother.
Too bad. I speak 5 languages. Learn to speak a language correctly. It's not easy, but by the way, you don't have to. And if you answer the phone with a thick accent, how about this? If Siri can't understand you, you're in trouble.
There's been a lot of mythology surrounding.
Go back to politically correct. Go ahead.
You want me to go back to politically correct?
Yeah, go argue with Siri.
I'm not going to argue with Siri.
It's not going to work. Pragmatism. Look, there are well intentions. Why can't we just come here and speak in Albanian and Swahili? Because the rest of us won't understand what the fuck you're saying.
I don't think that's necessarily the argument, though. Like, why can't someone just come here and speak their own language? The argument is that
I didn't
by
say
just
that.
blankly
that
saying,
was leading. What did you just say? Did I ever say you can't come here and speak your own language?
You just said, why can't we just come here and speak, I think you said Albanian, inferring that...
No. Speak any language you damn well please. I speak 5.
But learn English as well.
You must, as a prerequisite, if you want to have access to wealth and education.
Do you get, though, that you're implying that someone doesn't want to learn English, that they're being lazy, and then the political correctness, what people are pushing for, is that it sounds like you may be saying immigrants are lazy and don't want to learn English?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Do you know Bill O'Reilly?
Wow. I'm aware of him.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I'll state it as fact once again. The more you learn to speak English and the more you know about American history, the more of an advantage you'll have in this culture.
I completely agree.
There's no other way. Well, I don't want to learn about that. I'm proud only of Israeli culture, and I only want to speak Hebrew. You're allowed to do that, but you won't get the keys to the kingdom. That's life.
Look, I agree with that completely. I was just saying the tone of saying learn goddamn English.
It's important to say that because nobody has the balls to do it. So as somebody who wasn't born here, I can damn well say all that and feel righteous about it, because nobody tells immigrants who come to America, look, do yourself a favor, stop watching predominantly your native culture's television. More than not, learn to speak English and learn the people's skills. Arianna Huffington couldn't speak a word of this language. She learned to speak the language. She educated herself, and then she got $800 million for Huffington Post. So now you've got a level playing field of the poorest and the stupidest to the richest and the most idiotic who can access. Therefore, it comes back to you. It's up to you to learn language skills. It's up to you to learn goddamn English. The more you learn and the more you know and the more people you hang out with that are more successful than you are, and the less you say the word, this is really going to make me friends, the less you say the word, what's up.
Gene. See?
You betcha I'm comfortable saying that.
Gene.
Because in a corporate environment, you're not going to get ahead. Say it all you want privately and all that stuff, unless of course you're a hip-hop mogul. Go ahead, your turn.
I just don't think I want to go down that rabbit hole right now.
You can go down with me any road that you want.
I know that I can.
I'm pragmatist. I'm on the side of you winning. And I'm here to tell you, as a former Hasidic Jew, if I walked into a corporate environment, so fine, you can die, but give me a, I'm not going to get ahead because it's too much for people to deal with. Read it in my book. Political correctness is not pragmatism. It's just we want everybody to do it their way and have complete chaos, speak your own language, and back to the Tower of Babel we go, where nobody can understand what you're talking about or agree on any sorts of meanings.
I think that you're not wrong when you say that there is a corporate
culture. That means that I'm right? Because not wrong is a double negative, which means that I'm right.
No. I'm trying to be diplomatic here.
Just say what you mean and mean what you say.
Well, this is what I mean. I think obviously when it comes to work, when it comes to a work environment, you have to present yourself. You have to present yourself a certain way. But I think that you know just as well as I do that when you reference "what's up," you are referencing black culture and you are referencing years of racism, which people are sensitive about.
I don't recognize it as black culture. I recognize Oprah Winfrey and our president as black culture. Why do you reference the?
I'm not doing that.
What's up part? You started this.
You started
black
this.
Culture.
You said "what's up" and then looked at me and waited for me to dive down.
That's right. Just like the same as a white guy going, "Yo, how you doing?" You're not going to do well.